Hey everybody, Lawrence Michael, Operations Manager for Air Quality Remediation. Making another quick video. I have to get down the road to another job, but I just wanted to show a quick residential project that we just started. This is a water restoration and mold remediation project. The industry standard, if you've watched my other videos before, the IICRC's S500 water restoration standard says that if you have a flood and you start the drying process within 48 hours, it's likely that you can prevent mold growth throughout the property. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case here. It was nobody's fault. By the time the homeowner found it, notified the insurance company notified us. We got out and started the project. We're at about day 5 now, give or take. So it was nobody's fault. It is what it is. So at this point, it's not only a water restoration project, it's a mold remediation project because it is after that 48-hour window. So as always, we walk through. First thing is our containment, because again, it is a mold remediation project at this point. But even if it wasn't a mold remediation project, if it was just a water restoration project, a lot of times we will opt to isolate the water affected area. That way your dehumidifiers, your air movers, everything is trying to isolate a smaller area to dry out instead of trying to dry out the entire house, which isn't affected. So if you can build a containment, not only for the object of preventing cross-contamination, you can also isolate the affected area. In this case, it's a living room and a garage and a bathroom. So that way your dehumidifiers aren't trying to dehumidify the entire house, it's only dehumidifying the actual affected area. So our containment, as always, warning signage, caution tape. Let's go inside and see what's going on. It is a little loud with the dehus and the air movers running. But as we can see, there was a carpet in here. The carpet has since been ripped up. So let's go through the living room first. I have one air mover set in here in the closet, and I've already gone through with my moisture meters and thermal imaging cameras and all of our other instrumentation. I've already noted that these areas, the drywall and the baseboards and the carpet tack strips inside this closet, around this exterior wall, around this interior wall, and then around the bathroom is all still wet. There is still surface moisture there. So I have one air mover set up here in the closet, one air mover set up for the bathroom, one dehumidifier in this corner, and one dehumidifier in this corner. And every 24 hours we'll come back, we'll take moisture readings, create a new moisture map, and move the equipment around if necessary. So this is what a moisture map looks like that I make. Try and get you guys to see everything. So really all it is a quick blueprint. I draw out the affected area. We mark what areas are affected, what areas aren't. It doesn't have to be, super scientific. It doesn't have to be on a CAD program or anything. It's just so that you can track every 24 hours, you can track if the drying process is working and when you've completed the drying process. So up here we'll take affected area readings and unaffected area readings. We'll take the temperature, the relative humidity, surface moisture, temperature at the dehu, and relative humidity at the dehu. And we'll do that every 24 hours. I also take particle count readings. That's more for the mold remediation project, and I'll get into where we found mold in a second. But in essence, that's a quick moisture map. Like I said, it doesn't have to be super scientific. It doesn't have to be on a CAD program. The object of the moisture map is just to show over 2 days, 5 days, 7 days, whatever it is, that you can watch those surface moisture levels drop. You can watch that temperature increase, the relative humidity decrease, and the object is to get your unaffected area outside temperature and relative humidity equal to your inside temperature and relative humidity, as well as having your surface moisture content go down to 0. So that's the object of the moisture mapping, just to put numerical values on your drying process and to show when it's actually been completed per that IICRC S500 water restoration standard. As far as the mold remediation goes, on these carpet tack strips, There is a good amount of mold growth there. And then there's some more on these carpet tack strips here. So all these carpet tack strips will end up getting pulled up. These baseboards here. So these baseboards all have to get pulled off. Most likely the drywall behind it will have to get cut out. This flooring in the bathroom will have to get removed. Most likely the baseboards and the drywall in the bathroom as well. So we'll have to hook up with another contractor who does kitchen and bathroom remodeling. Again, some more mold growth here on these carpet tack strips. And then in here is the garage, which backs up to the living room and the bathroom area. I did note this. This is in part of the flood that occurred that got us here, but it is really common in garages to see mold growth on the drywall in the garage. Reason is, and I've made a video about this in the past and pointed it out, where there was better visualization. This is kind of hard to see on camera. If you were in person, it would be easier to see, but you can kind of see the mold growth starting. But like I said, I've already made a video in the past about this. There's ductwork behind this drywall, and as the ductwork gets hot or cold, depending on whether the air conditioner or the heater's on, and then this garage is the opposite. It's either hot or cold. That temperature difference causes condensation issues, which then grows mold on the ductwork, or sorry, on the drywall that surrounds the ductwork. So that's really common too. I did note it when I came in. We will take care of it for the homeowner, even though it's not part of this actual water restoration and mold remediation project. But obviously, if we're going to be in the garage, we're going to be doing a water restoration and mold remediation, it really wouldn't make sense for us to be in the area, do everything we're supposed to do, and then not touch that. It wouldn't pass clearance testing if you were going to do clearance testing, and then secondly, it just wouldn't be good business practices. So we do have a good amount of mold growth here on the drywall. This is inside the garage in a air conditioning unit closet. So we can see it around the drywall all the way around the perimeter of this closet. Some more back here on this drywall. More over here on this drywall. And then more here on this drywall behind the air conditioning unit. So all this drywall will have to get cut out. It's too bad to try to salvage. So like I said, we'll be in this garage working. We'll take care of this affected area here too, just because we're honest and ethical, and like I said, it wouldn't make sense for us to do all the other work and then leave that mold there. So anyway, that's about it. I'm gonna get out of here now that all the standing water's been removed, moisture mapping's done, equipment's set up, all the instrumentation's been complete, containment's built. And we'll come back tomorrow. We'll do another moisture map, move the equipment if we have to, until we can get that standard drying where it needs to be, and then we can actually start the mold remediation process. So, as always, if you have any questions, look us up on any of our social media platforms. Give us a call anytime. We're on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I appreciate everybody watching the videos, and be safe out there, and we'll see you on the next one.